Twakulira amasomero agala okubuuza mmwe wena essomero takoze omunyala yayambadde kooti oyo okula emirimu gy'abavubuka bakozeewo ki wano emirembe gyaliwo kwekyangu wano akamwezi kaliwo nga tumanya kukalima nekamuli nga kaliwo nekabanira kaliwo nga nekabamba tulima bano abasajja bajjawo era byonna okubazisa ate okubagambako nti obubuyaye bwakuba buli kimu bakimanyi ebitunyiga babimanyi basalawo okuzibika okubagambako ngetuno ziruma wano enguudo zaaliwo abasomye okubomoka buli ozaali kuwe bategeka bugaggabu abo abasajja batuka emirambo egiriwo bano abasajja batuna twagala batuleke twagala bagende kati fulani kusala banange batuli bubi teryalina nakatono ng'olina badibede okubakunya n'obulamu bw'olina tebekuyera baluma n'embwa zaabwe zogera n'embwa zaabwe baziwa emirimu era muzikola olaba amasomero mwali motivation byonna ne babizisa nanga tulaba buli kimu bakimazeewo ekonalizika ekimala ebumbi limala tuli mu biranga mwatulimba waizetanga bakumba namwe batuwoninga batugamba nti aba abasajja bekyanga bannamwe batuwoninga basola galituka abasajja okukyanga era bagala bakakatuka buli kyaliwo kubanga kyatuka emirembe gyaliwo bwe gyatuka kati buli wamu emundu gesooza tolaba abakulu bakaba tolaba abakubuka bakaba kasukayo kakaba akamere nakono kakaba kati buli kimu ne tukikaba netugabira bali mukukola kubakati emirimu ne bagiwamba okula n'obuuza ngenda kukola ki amajala gabagajuza era kati batwalira mungalo kati bano abasajja tubagoye njagala mufungise era tubagobe kati ekimala ebumbi limala tuli mu biranga mwatulimba waisetanga ekimala ebumbi limala tuli mu biranga mwatulimba waisetanga amanagaba tatakaba jajjanagaba enaibagaba oganagaba ganomusubuzagaba omunagaba temulina kijalali ekimala
Guys, welcome to the night shift. Let's listen to those revolutionary songs that speak a lot for us to reflect on way forward in our country and the good we want for our country. So welcome to the space. Keep sharing the space. Yeah, let's keep sharing. And I invite you all.
Mujimati na quick one.
Yes, please.
Ensonyiwa okuyingirira nga wakatuuka sebo gye baleko. Good evening.
Good evening.
I wanted to say space like obadde toliiwo that mujenyisa that ndowooza olabyeko bwe twali tumanyi nti yafudde naye amaani bakizuula nti tannafa is now at Butabika hospital babadde bategeereza nti bajja kwetaagayo obuyambi obutinitini badde nsaba okayiseemu ka Good Girls TL erina details about that n'ekifaananyi ndowooza bakiwaniseeyo check Honorable Bwambale's TL bajja kwetaagamu some support enamba y'amamu ebambi bagitaddeko so please reach out muyambeko awo oba enamba ogipininga wano oba I don't know how you'll help. I won't be here the whole space.
Okay, now can you help me put those things, those details in the comment section? Bluma, you're around? Accept the invite I'm sending you.
Kale, I'm off.
Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, once again, I welcome you to the space. The song that was previously playing, it's called Avenam Tamba by Alex Mukulu. It's a song that has a lot of message in it. That song speaks to the realities we are facing as a nation, as a people, and as Ugandans. So I welcome you to the space. And yeah, let's keep sharing. This is the night shift. Night shift normally goes up to any time in the morning, where we discuss the real hard issues that people do not want to talk about. Salma, your hand is up. Please take on the mic.
Kako nga pininzeewo awo kubadde onsabye kusharinga. You can look through. Nga bw'okuba space yourself. Banaye musule bulungi ng'oye.
I understand Salma kuwulira n'eddoboozi lirabika likooye era osawundinga ng'akooye, but nevertheless the struggle continues. Mwebale nnyo. Okay, Katrina, I see you've requested the mic. Take on, please, and say something.
Hello, Salma, before you leave. Salma. Hello. Oh, she left. That number comes in whose names? Just to make sure. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to try to ask her. I think she's still listening.
Thank you.
Salma, if you're there, that number comes in whose names? That's what people are asking. And so if you can help us, Salma, I think she's gone off, but I'm sure maybe the number she's given is the right number. So maybe we can just easily connect there. Thank you. Guys, I'm going to play this song once more so that we get to understand the situation you're in. As the night shift starts off, night shift normally goes up any time of the morning, either up to 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. This is the night shift because we discuss issues concerning the nation and the way forward and how we can go about it. Yeah, thank you. And Bluma, you've gone off, okay? But let me send you the invite again. Thank you. Welcome, guys. Welcome Nkumbi, welcome Bluma, welcome Katrina, welcome Justice, Najaru, and Mubanda. Thank you for the night. This is the night shift. We've started and we go on till morning. And as the topic says, this is the night shift hard talk, meaning you have to speak out what is on your mind, what you feel needs to move forward. Less, partyless, tribeless, and you just have to be yourself. Speak out the truth as it is, and yeah, that's the way forward. And I welcome you all. Yeah, a lot has happened this week. The shooting of His Excellency Bobby Wine. I mean, it is something that has really triggered a lot, and everyone wondering what would have happened if the worst came, the worst. So it's a moment of reflection as a people. So many people have been saying why such an incident happens and people go mute, people go quiet, because it's like they were testing the waters, and Ugandans didn't react to their beloved leader. And so this is the reason why we have to speak and understand why would people go quiet like that. So we're going to discuss all these matters, the matters of what Salma talked about as well. Salma, I don't know if you're there, but if you can come back, what you're saying you shared, I'm not seeing it in the comment section, but I would advise you to really come back and try to clarify wherever you are, because I'm not seeing it anywhere in the comment section. Bluma, I don't know, are you there? Give me a thumbs up. A thumbs up. Bluma, Nkumbi, if you're there, give me a thumbs up. Dark Matter, if you're there, give me a thumbs up. I don't know if it's my network or what, because I'm seeing. Okay, Dark Matter, I've seen your thumb up. Bluma, if you're there, give me a thumb up. Thank you, Dark Matter. Thank you for that, comrade. Bluma, if you're there, give me a thumb up. Okay, Bluma, I'm taking on the mic. Since you've given me a thumb up. Yeah, I'm on it, please. Take on the mic as I apply my VPN and then also accept that invite I'm sending you.
I wasn't following you because my network has been bad. It has just stabilized now. I don't know where you guys had reached or what you're talking about, basically. Maybe you can brief us of what you talked about.
We have just started. I was still introducing guys. So don't worry, we haven't started any further. I request people to come on board.
Yes. Good evening, guys. Good morning, wherever you are. You're welcome on the space. Yes, today we're having a talk on liberation. Yes, a lot has happened. We lost one of our athlete. Yeah, unfortunately, she was murdered with the land. The boyfriend went and bought petrol, poured on her, lit on her, fire. Then she died in the hospital. Yeah, Rebecca Cheptegei. Then today we also had news about one of us who was mistaken actually to be one of us, who was gotten in the process of protest. Incarcerated in prison, yet he had a mental problem. He went days without medication, and now he's that alleged he died. Then information came later that he's still alive, but in critical condition. Yeah. So guys, as for the mic, I think information coming from President Bobby Wine, I think he's at home. He's been taken home, and I think he's recovering. Yeah. The struggle continues. Guys, as for the mic, if you want to say something, yes, you're welcome. You can take over the mic.
Good evening. Not sure I'm for good evening.
Yes, you're loud and clear. Good evening.
So they sent me during the day to go and follow up on Sadat. I went and finally was admitted. So I wanted to give a report about him because I left Butabika at around 8 p.m. and I think I reached this site at around 8:44. So I told the good girl, I think I need to give people the update because they sent me and I was at work. I went there and it was of course stressful. So maybe you can invite them to join. those who were around during the day. As I prepare, I'm still working on some patient. I think within 5-10 minutes I'll be done. Then I come and give you the report of what happened and what is happening and his conditions, and what we shall discuss what we need to do about it, because what happened to him, I think, is happening to a lot of Ugandans, and it is very sad. Very sad when you listen to the story. And the mother also, like Uganda, we just need a regime change. I don't see any other solution. It is unfortunate. I went alone. I wanted to go with someone. I tried talking to Nana, but I think Nana has been having some issues. Because to me, I connect with her better and easy.
Guys, can you hear? Can you hear Principal D? For me, I can't hear him anymore.
I also can't hear him. I don't know. I think he has a problem with network. Principal D, wherever you are, I can't hear you, and my co-host can't hear you. So I think I'm try to.
I think we have lost Principal D. Can't hear him anymore. I think we can have Council Tobias. Council Tobias, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm getting you perfectly.
Yes, we can hear him.
Mujimati, Bluma, Dada, and everyone has been here since morning. Yeah, big ups, big ups. Yeah, I love the night shift so much. So yeah, I had to be on. Yeah, I wanted to thank the team that went and saved our brother. And it was sad news when he came and they were saying, hey, one of them has died. Yeah, it was so demoralizing, but it is at least encouraging
Co-host,
that
can
he's
you
still
hear
alive.
Tobias? I can't hear him.
You guys hearing me? Hello?
You can't hear Tobias, but yeah, for us, we can hear him.
I think the space is having some issues.
Okay.
Okay, Mujima, is it getting me now?
Mujimakin, can you hear
I
him
don't know.
now? I think.
No, I can't hear him.
I think it is the host who is not here because actually principal was speaking and I also reached someone that wasn't getting in. So I don't know where the challenge is.
I think let me also fix the VPN. I think, yeah.
Okay, I'm Council Tobias. I can't hear you, and I think my co-host also can't hear you. Guys, welcome to the space. This is the night shift. Please request the mic. Keep sharing the space. As the topic is, this is the night shift hard talk. What I mean by hard talk is speak the things the way they are. No editing. No saying I don't know you get the booty. No. Speak out the truth as it is. Speak out your mind. Speak out how you want things to move forward and everything the way it is. There's a lady who keeps going off. She's called Hashima. I don't know why she keeps going off, but yeah, guys, request the mic. Let's keep going and keep sharing the space. Thank you. Co-host, take on. Council Tobias, have you accepted the mic? You have this. Take on, say something.
Okay, am I clear now? Bluma, Muji Martin. Yeah, guys, I think I'm having some issues because none is. I don't know if you guys are getting me. Yeah, you guys getting me. I need some thumbs up. Yeah, I'm saying Bluma. I don't know the host. Are you getting me?
I think Council Tobias has issues with his network. Because do you notice that as well?
Yeah, I
Council
think,
Tobias, every time I accept his mic, he's having issues with network.
I think
So
probably
I
it has
think
it has stabilized probably right now.
he should request the mic again. Guys, welcome to the space. Prince Body, welcome. Grace, welcome. Katrina, welcome. I request for the mic. And at this juncture, co-host, I ask you to go on as I try to do some things in the background on some safety measures here.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Muji Martin. Guys, we shall try each other. I think there's a network problem now of late. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Let's ask for the mic and have a talk tonight. Yeah, last time we talked until 5. I slept at 4:30. You know, and then someone had messages in my DM. You went quiet. I had an appointment in the morning, so I had to rest a bit. Yeah, but thank you for the solidarity. You know, we're all into the liberation. To give me energy, how people are really committed. You know.
Co-host, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Guys, are you hearing me?
Bloomer.
Yes.
Can you give me a thumb up?
Okay, guys, we go on. Yeah, guys, as for the mic, the struggle continues, liberation continue. You know, we shall not back up. It's sweet to fix this country. No one else. A lot is going on. You know. Yes. Yeah. It's been a terrible week anyway. What happened to President Bobby Wine? You know, it was shocking. What happened to the athlete?
Okay. I think there's a network issue going on.
Hey, can you hear me? I can hear you.
Yes, the rest of you can hear me. And Kumbi, can you hear me? Clever, can you hear me? Just give me a thumb up. Prince 4D, can you hear me? Give me a thumb up. Grace, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Dark Matter, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, co-host Bloomer, is your network stable right now?
My network is stable. I've stabilized. It's not like before when I was dropping. I can hear you clearly. Can go on.
I think there's a network issue going on. So guys, you'll pardon us for that. There's a network issue. Bloomer, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
I can't hear you, and I see you've unmuted your mic. Maybe if you don't unmute, leave it. Can you guys hear Bloomer?
Yes, they can hear me.
Bloomer, you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Maybe there's a my mic. Okay, I'm going to drop off and then come back.
Okay, Muji Martin, guys, please let's ask for the mic and then talk about our country. Yes, we need to be united. Remember, we are partyless, leaderless, fearless. Yes, we need to be reminding ourselves of those etiquettes. Yes, they're very, very important, because I don't need to talk ill about anyone's tribe. We are all important in this struggle. Yes. Yeah, I need to, when I talk about tribe, basically I need to talk positive about it, not negative. Yeah, because we all need each other. Honestly, everyone is important. Yeah, it's not a mistake to come from a certain tribe. Yeah, we just found ourselves. So we need to be united. Yes, to fulfill our purpose. Yes, remember, this country belongs to us. If we don't fix it now, never. Yeah. So we should appreciate our effort. A lot is going on. People are shaken. Yes, yesterday I talked to someone. I didn't expect to know about matched parliament. I was shocked. Her telling me, yeah, I've heard about it. Okay. Yeah, I think I don't want that lady, honestly. She's a spender. Yeah, actually, people out there are aware about the situation, but I think they don't know what's next. So we need to go to them and inform them, and then they'll come on board. Remember, guys, what is lacking civic education is what is left. How many people do you have? Honestly, you can't talk to 10 people and own them. I don't think it's difficult. Yes, you can talk to 10 people. You can talk to people about what goes on. Yes. Yeah, we need to come up with a strategy how to alert people, what can push, what can trigger people to wake up. Yeah, we need a common thing that can trigger people to wake up to the struggle. Let's ask for the mic. Council Tobias, can ask for the mic again. Yeah, the struggle continues. Yes, we need to agitate for the securities increment, salary increment. Our brothers, and we need to show them that really we care. Yeah, they also matter in this struggle. They really, really matter in this struggle. Yeah, Council Tobias, I've sent you the mic. So the security matters in this struggle. Yeah, we need to befriend them. We need to agitate for their salary increment. Yeah. Council Tobias, you can go on.
Okay, can you all hear me? Bluma.
Yes, I can hear. I think we can hear you now. You can go on.
Ato Mojimati.
I think Mujimati is doing something.
Good evening to you all. Yeah, thanks for keeping the night shift on. Yeah, and to thank, I just want to thank I really like that the tribes these days.
Council Tobias clear on my side. That is not clear because it's breaking.
Okay, are you getting me? Bulma.
Yes, I can get you now. Yeah, Council Tobias dropped. Yeah, I think there's a technical issue. Yes, as I was saying, guys, we need to befriend security. We need to agitate for their increment. They live like rats. You know, we need to go to Naguru and watch how these people sleep. You know, even a rat will protest. You know, it's terrible. It's really terrible. I don't know why they're treated like not human beings. Yeah, we really need to agitate. Probably one day we need to protest, agitating for the security's salary increment. They deserve better. They're human beings. Why are they treated like that? Honestly. Yes, our brothers in the army, our brothers in police, our brothers and sisters in prison. They're paid little money, around 600,000. That's why they treat our brothers and sisters in prison like they're not human, because they're frustrated. They're paid little, you know. So the family issues, you know. Remember, they have also their kids. They have to take them to school, pay little money. How much? 600,000, really? You just go out and burn it just in one day, you know. Even it's not enough on some people. And then it's paid to someone, and you're there in prison. Why won't he hit you on the head? You know? So, guys, we need to think about it. Yeah. As for the mic, if you want to say something, Council Tobias, you can try to come back. Yeah. I think probably the network has stabilized. Yes. Hey, guys, that's for the mic. Muji Martin, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear all of you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. So as we said, we need to do civic education. Yes, very important. Yeah. How many people can you talk to? How many people can you own? You mean you can own like 10 people, 15, 20? Yes, tell them, come and we go and march to parliament. We are fighting corruption. You tell them about corruption. What are the consequences? What's the role of the government? You know, how much taxes they pay. Yeah, we need to convince people really to come in the struggle. You remember, we are helping President Museveni to fight corruption. He hates corruption. He came out agitating for fighting for corruption. Basically, he needs to handle us like partners. Yes, we are helping him. So we don't expect to be roughed up. We expect to be actually awarded, basically. Yes, because we are doing him a service. He's failed to fight corruption, and we have joined hands to fight corruption by marching to parliament, tender in our issues, go back home. That's it. Yes. So please ask for the mic. Council Tobias, you can try again. Yeah. So much is happening in the country. You know, we're asking for accountability. Yeah, we need accountability. We need accountability. Yes. Why are we having so many foreigners coming in? How is it good for the country? You know, are they trying to, disfranchise citizens economically? You know, we saw Chinatown coming up selling products as half product. I mean, at half price. A product of 100,000 is sold at 50,000. You know, and Ugandans were there. There were so many, big number, and they were really bashing business people. Yes, they were bashing them, mocking them, saying you people have been cheating us. Let's go to Chinatown. But at the end of the day, it's pushing out to the business community out of business. Yeah, because they're going to become, the rent is going to go up, and then later they'll be pushed out of business. And at the same time, the government is going to lose revenue. So I don't know what is the purpose. What's the purpose really? But remember, we talk to these people. They should come and march with us to parliament. They paid a deaf ear. They paid a deaf ear. I don't know what they were thinking. This matter is a collective problem. which needs to be handled collectively, despite where you're working. We have interns when they're having issues, they want to march alone. I think the worst is also coming. Yes. So really, we need to talk to these people. They need to come to their senses, and we have a collective march to Parliament. This is our country. There's nowhere else you shall go and find our country. Whether you go to America, where still you have to come back to Uganda. Yeah, they always ask you, where do you come from? You have to tell them I come from Uganda. So now prioritizing foreigners, this country doing business, it pushes away citizens from business. Rich buy from Eritreans, they don't buy from Ugandans. Basically, they support each other. So what are we benefiting from them, basically? Yes. So those are the issues. Remember, these people are on refugee funds. They're not mandated to open up business, but they open up businesses. We have no problem with it, but now they're coming there in a big number, which is a threat to the citizens of this country. So those are the issues. Those are talks we need to talk about. Yes. So as we continue to pray for our brother Bobby Wine to get well. So we don't know whether it was a tear gas canister that hit him or it was a bomb. There are bombs of that kind. So we pray that, and remember that poisonous. So we pray for him. All goes well. It's terrible. It's terrible. We condemn that act, and we pray the authorities, the bodies concerned, intervene. Why should this kind of treatment go on? Yeah, everyone deserves all freedoms. Yeah, everyone deserves the freedom of association. He deserves the freedom of freedom of movement. He's free to go anywhere he wants. Why should he be curtailed to move wherever he wants to go? Why should he be curtailed to interact, socialize? He's a Ugandan. He's not a prisoner. So those are the issues the country is facing. And a lot of propaganda is going on. So many bloggers, paid talking as if they live on the moon. Really, I don't know what's their purpose in this country. Why should they betray citizens in this country? When they go to the hospital and they don't find medicine, really, I don't know whether it's good for them. When they use our roads, and with so many potholes, I don't know whether it's good for them. But they talk as if they live on the moon, honestly. So let's see, people here have requested. Mujimatin, are you there? Yes, Dr. James, you're welcome. I can see who else requested. Nigeria. Yeah, let me send you the mic. You try to request. Yes, guys, a lot is going on. Just need to be vigilant. Remember, we're the torch. We're the light, probably to light, to make all citizens aware about what is good for them. Yeah.
Okay,
yes, I can hear you. Can we have, I think, Prince Body something, or Dr. James?
Let me just speak out because I'm going to sleep. I'm very tired. Let me speak out what I was saying. I'm not saying those likes of LM Dada who requested me to go. I don't know why he's offline. But this is what happened. He gave me the number of the mother of Sadat. He's called Sadat. So LM Dada gave me her number and requested me to give her a call and understand what was going on. So when I called her, I think it was around 4 p.m. She picked up and told me they are going to Butabika. I'm like, they told me you're in Mulago. She's like, no, I'm not there. They have just told us to go direct to Butabika. Then I told her it is okay. Let me just come and go, because she told me, you come and help me because I don't know English and I'm not educated. So if I reach there, things may be hard for me. Because even here at Mulago, they didn't give them any medical form. They just told them to go to Butabika. So I also just followed them. When I reached, they had already entered because it is far. I was from this side of Makerere up to Mulago, that up to Butabika, that's not a short journey. So they reached before me, they used the border. When I reached, I talked to her and she gave me consent to record her statement in a video and also for the son in a video. I recorded them, but unfortunately, right now, my Twitter is blocked. I cannot make any post. So I tried sending them to the good girl, but they are big videos, so they were going slowly. I don't know whether they'll be done by tonight. I'll be able to post. And she gave me the consent to post, to record and then post. So this is what happened. Sadat was a sounded mind Ugandan. He was a border, and the border he was riding wasn't his. The border is a soldier, but as people know themselves, so he used to hire Sadat. How border businesses operate. Someone gives you their body, and every day you have to take in some money. So Sadat was staying in Kanyanya. That's where he was renting. He was staying alone, and his mother stays in Mikiana, but where she stays is not her home. Their village is in, they call it, what is it, Budaka district. There's a place there, I'm forgetting the exact name of the village, but that's where their village is. So the mother is staying in Mikiana, but where she's staying, she's working. And the work she does is looking after animals, be home and digging. That is the way I get the picture of the mother. So she's a peasant like any other person who is so helpless. So she's in someone's home in Mikiana looking after the person's pigs and goats. And she said also some few cows. Then in the early morning, she starts by digging. That's her mother. So the son has been in Kanyanya renting there. The father is out of the picture because the mother told me she gave birth to this guy, to Sadat, when she was still a student. Right now, Sadat is 24 years. So that was a long time. That was 2000. The father left them. That was then in school. The father doesn't want to know anything about the mother or the child. So he has grown up with a single mother. I can say single mother because the father is not bad. I think I'm right to say that. So Sadat has been renting in Kanyanya, but they communicate with the mother. So he has been doing the border business. But everything turned a week before he was arrested. He was arraigned before court with the peaceful anti-corruption protesters. Because a week before that, by the way, let me be clear that Sadat has not been having mental illness. He has not been having it until a week before the anti-corruption. He was riding a passenger this side of Kaleru. So that the convoy of President Museveni was passing, and of course they stopped everyone. So when the convoy finished passing, borders came. You know how people want to chase to join the road whenever that convoy ends. So that's also the same thing he did, because also he told me the passenger was putting him on pressure. So when the president's convoy finished passing like this, as borders also set off, he also set off among them. So he said police, because around Gallery there, you know that they are police. Police started chasing after them, all those borders who joined the road. So for him, when he saw that they are chasing them and they were telling them to stop with guns, he said they were chasing them with guns. He stopped, and not him alone. There were many who stopped. So when they stopped, when those guys came with guns, some of the borders who had stopped, when they saw that these guys were coming with guns aimed at them, they ran away. So for him, he remained. Those officers got him, they beat him, they took him to Kalere, that the police post there, I don't know, they call it a Chibao. He said he was tortured there. He was tortured there. They made him sleep in latrine while pouring water on him. He was beaten. He was beaten so much, and they removed all the money he had, and they called the mother to send 100,000. If not, they will not release it. All this is happening at Kalere police. So the mother said, of course, I already told you the kind of job the mother does. So the mother said she went to Chibina, these groups that people use for keeping money, collecting money, and then she got a loan from there of 100,000, and she sent it to police. Then they released him the following day, because she didn't have money that day. So she also got money the following day. But that he was beaten in Kalere police, he was properly tortured. If he narrates for you that torture story, it was too much. So when he came out, he didn't have money, he was tortured, he was sick. Up to now, he cries his whole body, the back. His main cry is in the back because he was beaten. So when he came out, it took him that like a week. Then he started having mental disturbance. That is according to the mother. That it took a week and he started having mental disturbance. So that there was a day he was riding a passenger, and then he started feeling that he's not okay.
Principal D of dropped. Principal D, are you still there?
You're muted.
Yes, I'm around. So I was saying, I hope I'm clear. Yeah, so it took like a week
You're not clear. You go on.
that he started having mental disturbance. So he was carrying a patient, sorry, not a patient, he was carrying a passenger. Then he started, for him, the way he explained to us is that he started feeling that his head is not okay. He started having confusion. So what he did was to stop. Then he took the motorcycle to CPS here at the Buganda. That's why he took the motorcycle. He took it to police because he was not feeling okay. He took there to park at police. That is to show you that this guy was he was a very responsible citizen. So when he parked there, the motorcycle at police, then he started walking to go home because he said he couldn't ride. So on his way home, then he called the owner of the motorcycle and started to report. But all in the report, he already was having mental confusion. He was disoriented. So he started speaking a lot of others. So on the motorcycle had to call the mother and ask the mother, have you talked to your son? Because he has called me. The only credible information is he has told me where he has taken the motorcycle, but it seems he's not okay in the head. That is what the owner of the motorcycle said. So the owner of the motorcycle ran to police and got his motorcycle. And the mother now started following up on Sadat. But then from that day, it was not okay. Then the following day, which was a Sunday, he went to police. He came back to CPS when he was feeling better to check on the motorcycle because he did not know that the owner of the motorcycle had already come and picked his motorcycle. So when he came to CPS, they just arrested him instead. They arrested him, put him in cell there at CPS. That he was beaten from there again by police. He was beaten, and he said he was very hungry because he had moved from home up to there to come and get the motorcycle and maybe continue with work and get money. Because he says whatever he works is for that day. So he was hungry. He was already beaten. So he reached to an extent of eating from the waste. If you've been at that cell at CPS, there's that bucket where they put the waste. There are people showing in. So each one is something there. And he had nowhere to get money to eat, and even there they were not bringing him food. So he had to eat from there. Now there's a boy who saw him eating from there, and later on from Luzira started saying that that guy is mad. That he's not happy with that guy because he explained to him that I'm not mad. What made me eat from there? I was hungry. I was beaten, tortured, and they denied me food. That's why I had to eat for sure from there because he slept there. So when he slept at CPS, the following day there was a protest, if you recall. This is the first batch of people who went for Gondi, this peaceful protest, anti-corruption protest. When those guys went and they were arrested, so that when they were taking these people to court, he was taken together with them. So he wasn't among the people who went to protest, but he was just taken to court together with them. So for him, he had no resistance. He even doesn't know what he's being charged with. So when he went there, they just remanded them direct to Luzira. So he went and stayed in Luzira. From Luzira, his head was okay. Because he said by the time he came back to the motorcycle, he was feeling better. So he stayed at Luzira. He said he was okay. So that is where he also called the mom, because the mom told me she saw him on TV when he was arraigned before court, Buganda Road, and he had also told her that he's going to Buganda Road to check on the motorcycle. So the mother said she saw him on TV. Then also when he was in Luzira, he called the mother and told the mother, I've been arrested and I think we are going to court, but my ID is there home. Is it in the village? So if they could help him check. So the mother said he to court, but he was remanded. They did him back to Luzira. He stayed there. Then when they brought him back, of course the mother never went to Luzira. The mother has no money even for transport, as I'm explaining to you. She has no money with the kind of work she's doing, as I've told you the kind of work. So when he came back the second time, that's when he was granted bail. So when he came out, he said the condition of Luzira and the approach that he had been subjected to at CPS and also a week before at Kalewe started stressing him too much. And also, now he started being worried. And now at that stage, even the owner of the motorcycle would not give him a motorcycle to ride because he was all in pain. Up to now, he's in pain. His whole body, he was properly tortured. So he started having now serious mental breakdown. He started talking alone, walking alone, started disturbing people. Even where he was renting, he started disturbing people. He doesn't live there. Even that where he was renting, the owner of the house, I think, chased him. But all these things remain there, the way they spoke. And the owner of that place is too wild. In fact, that he wants to arrest this guy's mother just because I hear he has not paid the rent for this period when he's mad. So he started moving around. Right now, he's very dirty. And what happened most is that yesterday he was looking for where to sleep. So he went to a certain flat and climbed up looking for where to sleep. Then the owner of the building and the askari came to beat him and they pushed him from up the flat. And then he fell down. The way they explained why it is second or third floor, they are not sure. But they pushed him from up there. And then he fell down and everyone thought he had died. So when that happened, actually up to now he still has the pain. Even when he's walking out, he's in a lot of pain. And I believe he needs a lot of investigations, medical investigations. So where he was staying, those people.
Prince Body, I want to ask something.
Yes.
From analysis and all those that have been following this up, what do you think is matter that happened to this comment? Me, I'm going to speak because this sounds like people who were initially okay before, but after being dungeon, they are system trained. Should we?
Yeah, this guy was initially okay. He has never had history of any mental illness.
So does it mean
until he was arrested and beaten by police?
Subjected to their body? Should we say this could probably be a poisoning, something of that sort that was input in their bodies that we need to investigate? Because this is the hard talk. We need to speak things the way they are. Someone was previously okay, and now, after a certain process, they are not okay. We need to be honest and open to this. What happened? Should we should speak the reality? Should we anticipate there's something that was probably injected in them that has made them be the way they are today? Thank you. Go on.
Okay, so now when he was pushed from the roof, from the flat, that is when the people who were staying with him in Kanyanya decided to call the mother and tell the mother, your son has died. Now their reason for doing that is that when this guy started having a mental breakdown, they tried calling the mother, but the mother could not come this side. The reason why the mother couldn't come is she could not travel. She can't afford even herself. She has even a young baby. In fact, I was seriously broken down. She had a young baby and they're traveling on a motorcycle. Like when I was leaving, I had to travel together with them until where they are to get the taxi. So they told the mother, your son has died. because for them they believed he would die from how they pushed him. And secondly, they wanted her to come. So when she came and then they got the guy, that's when how every information started passing. But now when we reached Butabika, the mother is illiterate. She doesn't understand anything. Now I had to be the guy's next of kin until the point of admission, because what I noticed from there is if there's no one following up on it, that guy was there up to tomorrow for people who would work tomorrow's morning shift. But we started applying pressure, and then I think they noticed that I was educated, and then they started taking concern. In fact, they gave me some guy to take me to the ward with no medical form, no nothing. I left OPD with no medical form, and yet in the right order is that you would be seen from the outpatient department OPD. If there's need for admission, then they put it there, and then you go to the side of the ward. But those guys closed on us. They legit closed the door on us. In fact, the woman was going until I called her back, and then she gave me a guy that take these people to the ward. So when we reached, of course, they saw him, and then the mother was not allowed in. Their reason is they can't allow their woman. Secondly, they can't allow a baby. So I had to be the one to stand in for him. But luckily enough, I had spoken to both of them before, and I knew his history. So I went to he could. The only problem you have is he could speak, because sometimes he gets disoriented and then begins speaking. Otherwise, secondly, he's not violent. He's very calm. And what is worrying him most now is that police spoiled his job. Now he can't. And now he does not know whether he has internal injuries. That is what is worrying him and the mother. So he was admitted. They gave him to calm his mind with that injection. Of course, the injection, it was not actually necessary, but they said he may become violent in my absence, and then they failed to control him. That was their reason. So they gave him food to eat and change of, there you have to change the uniform, put on their uniform. And the most important thing is they told me if I don't give them money for soap, toothbrush, sugar, and then if he's a caretaker, they cannot admit him. I'm like, okay, what if I leave him here? That he will sleep out. I'm like, how come this is a government facility? We are supposed to. I found there are 2 nurses and 1 clinician, these psychiatric clinicians. The guy legit told me, in fact, our shift is done, because I told you I left there at 8 p.m. The guy told me our shift is even done. So you'll have to wait for people in the morning, because all these people, we are going to lock them. In fact, they were already locking up people in their cells. They were locking. So we had to give them money for whatever they are saying. Then they started working on him. They took him. I'm like, are you not going to give me anything tomorrow if I come for me to follow up? They're like, nothing. When you come, just say his name. We shall be having here his file. I asked the doctor, so what are we having as our impression or our diagnosis for today? Is like, what we do is we shall diagnose him tomorrow in the morning, as we are doing a ward round. So we shall review him. So they have not given him a diagnosis today. The only thing they have done is to give him medications to relax his body to avoid aggressiveness. But then what I have seen is that we need a team. We need a team that will be present tomorrow, because they don't allow people sleep there. So the mother had to travel back to Mikiana, to the home where she's working. So I had to live there with her up to where she bought a taxi from this side here is it Bulenga? There's Mikiana Road. There's some car taxi back there. So we had to live from there. We go, she boards and goes home, because she couldn't sleep there. And me, I have nowhere to keep her to sleep. And even if I made her sleep within Kampala here, she doesn't have one. That is what is keeping her with the child. And also, she has nothing to do. So she just told me that I request you and your friends to help me stand with this boy. Tomorrow you come and check on him. Then you tell me, you give me a call, and then you inform me, because I cannot be here. I will just be starving myself, the baby, and she has other children also. Then also where she's working in Michiana, that home, they can easily chase her if she's to delay. Maybe if the hospital was going to allow her have a bed there, we could be buying for her food, and then she would maybe try to stay. That was how So what I'm saying is, if we do not present ourselves there tomorrow, trust me, I don't see any medical investigations that are going to be done. I would request that tomorrow we go there with some people as a team, such that they see our presence and put them on pressure, because we put them on pressure that we need investigations to be done, such that we know what is happening to him and we can follow up.
Which time?
Pardon? I have not heard what. Hello?
I'm saying,
yes,
tomorrow, to be there at what time? People need to know, those who are on the night shift.
We can be there at 10. We can be there at 10 a.m. because for people who can be there, we have to be there at 10 p.m. We can organize ourselves and then be sure we can be there at 10 p.m. But that is what is there. The place is far, you know.
Get it correct. Because you're saying 10 p.m.
Yeah.
a.m.
Okay.
Prince, first of all, for me, what I will tell you, Alpha, thank you for the spirit and the brotherhood and comradeship that you showed. Thank you for being a father for that young brother of ours, or being the elder brother of our young brother of ours. Regardless of what it is, he's a victim of the ruthlessness of the Museveni government and the accomplices. And it is his chance, and it is our chance to show the mother and him that you're a young person, You suffer the ruthlessness, but we are here to nurse your wounds. First of all, I don't know if they are still at the same place. This is a big mountain, but I believe we can climb it. Can we talk to Agora? Can we all speak to Toko, and they formulate a GoFundMe so that we can get for him a border? Because I believe the last time I checked, it was like at 4 m. Was it 5 m, something like this? I know we can do this, but I think it can be one thing that can calm his mindset. I know it is coming at a higher speed, but according to the diagnosis of Principal D and the mother and everything, that is one of the causes that are steering his mind. It is if you're a man and you lose a job and you're there, you know what it means. The questions that comes into your mindset. I think within this night shift, we can drive it to the morning shift. We talk to Toko, Micheline, because I saw all of them. They were posting him. Even Mama D was posting him. So if they got the energy to post him, if we bring an idea that you see, this is the issue around this. Time he comes out from Butabika or where he believes he has somewhere to start from. Because believe me or not, if their diagnosis is really right, they can discharge him and say mugende mulabirire wako olw'ensonga tali severe nnyo si mwamiguwa. So you know these people and how they do their things. And last,
By the way, let me say something. Let me say something.
okay.
That when he was released from Rosira on bail, then he became very worse. That's when the mother had to take him to Ginger. He was actually at Ginger Regional Referral Hospital in the mental clinic site. He was admitted there for 2 weeks. That was like 3 days when he was released on bail from prison. So when he came out of prison, that's when things worsened. So he was admitted there. Now from Ginger, what they did in their medical was originating from alcohol and use of cannabis. But now the issue is, of course, he drinks alcohol. The youth of today drinks. But the issue is, he has been drinking like any other. He was the type who was drinking from morning to evening, and he was even employed, hired, on a border. So that was one of the reasons that came in, is because the mother is illiterate, cannot explain things to the doctors. So for her, she just took him there at Ginger, and those people did whatever they did. And she doesn't even know what happened in Ginger. They gave him medicine. She doesn't know whether he was taking that. All that happened after he was released out on bail. But before going to prison, he was not on any medicine. Then also, this GoFundMe is a good idea, but we should first focus to see that this guy is alive. Because me, with what I've seen, good evening, this guy can easily die in the hospital.
Yeah, you're right, Principal D. I'm not saying that we change our focus, but I'm proposing it as one of the precautions that we can start up something as we are looking upon his health, so that by the time everything is settled for him, we can easily give him a kickstart. Because right now his issue is in the limelight, so we shouldn't just throw it in a bucket and focus on one thing. You know how things happen. We can try to move the two things. So I believe we have to say something. We have to be more realistic in this thing. We look about his health right now, and life after his health is stable. Because even though his life is stable now, population, it may end up in the same thing. So that's what I was just proposing. And lastly, what was I going to say? I'm sorry. And we can be a bit danger bit jukida, but thank you very much everyone for the efforts and everything. And another thing I've remembered, there's that story of our brother. It shouldn't stop here. We should write about it. We should make it go viral. We should make these people feel that we should just make it go viral, because it is heart touching. I wasn't going to say anything because but I had to come out to say something about this. Thank you.
Thank you, Mugisha. Thank you for that. Principal D, you wanted to finish up? I see Nigeru. Nigeru, you asked for the mic. Please, in 3 minutes.
Mbalamusiza mwenna abali wano ku space era mwebale kubeerawo. Mbadde mpuliriza amawulire agafa ku oyo omwana. Naye my worry is bali focus. Okay, kale tumanyi nti mpuliriza ng'agamba nti tategeera bulungi, kugamba alina mental problem. Ne kati obuvune buno bwonna munda omwo ennaku z'anaamala yeeyo kamu oba batunula ku kintu kimu. Ekyo kye nnyinza okwogera. Sirina nnyo bingi byakwogera bannange. N'ekirala okusobola okulaba nti tuyamba omwana oyo asobole okuba nga maybe afuna thorough check up. Naye simanyi oba ebitabika babikolerayo oba bwe bafakasinga ku kyakubeera kya mental health eyo kyokka. Mwebale nnyo.
Webale nnyo Nigeru. But for me, what I want to ask as Ugandans, because when tunula ku buzibu bw'oyo omwana, partly ojagamba 80% it's because of the state. Kati nze kineebuuza, how long shall we keep tolerating this? How long shall we keep treating our people because of some neglect by state institutions and some treatment towards our people? Like tunajanjaba paka ddi abantu baffe nga obuzibu buvako. bano abatukolako ebikolobero kuba nze byonna byanalize nze oyo omwana obuzibu bwava kuba agents
anti kati ekyo tukitegedde nsonyiwa okomawo ekyo tukitegedde naye kati omuntu yeetaaga obuyambi era ffenna obuzibu bwe buba tulabawo y'ensonga etukuŋŋaanya wano naye kati ye ng'omuntu ali mu bulumi tetumuyambye tutya nga n'olutalo bwe lugenda mu maaso kubanga nze wale yange ndaba okusinziira ku bino emiggo egyo gyonna egyamutuusa ku ekyo kyaliko okuba nti n'obwongo obwo tebukyabanga bufankyoninga bulungi what about buvuna obuli mu mubiri omwo kusobola okumuviirako okufa aba yeetaagayo an immediate intervention from maybe proper doctors bwe kiba kisobose okumuraisingira nga tunaba kumuraisingira kyakukola kubanga tajja kukola ng'ali mu mbeera bwe. Thank you.
Thank you for that. I think the number was shared in the space. We are supposed to I will show that number in Manyaga Mama way. So anything you feel like to support, you can send it on that number. It's for the mother. It's in the comment section. So no further any small support we can give him. Thank you. Bloomer, I think you're back. I think you moved off your network.
Yeah, dropped my network. There was Dr. James. I think he can ask for the mic again. But I think he needs immediate medical attention. For me, that's what I think. Yeah, because I think he's gone through a lot. First of all, he was beaten by state house operatives. And usually when they beat, either you go disabled or you run mad. Because I remember there's a guy who used to work from the airport. We used to follow the convoy at one time, actually twice. The first time he followed, they wounded him. Second time they beat him. He also succumbed. He died. Yeah, so I think he needs immediate medical attention. Then we can also think about what he should do, because that one stresses more. Yeah, so I think probably need to talk about it further tomorrow. Then we see. So Dr. James, maybe Dr. James, we can have a poll. Sober, please unmute your mic and speak.
Yes, very sad story, isn't it?
Yeah, it's indeed a sad story.
First of all, I greet you all and thanks for the space. Thanks for all your points. We need to stand with our brothers and sisters in trouble. From what I think I know, you were just describing this comrade. He's been fine all along until he was arrested by the police. He until got into police custody and he was tortured. Now, there are so many forms of torture: physical torture, psychological, emotional. So he's been, and this would be the reason why his behaviors have changed. I'm not an expert, but normally people are being exposed to torture, trauma, because it must have been a traumatic experience. You can imagine what Museveni's terrorist police are capable of. There are certain things they will do in front of a camera. Just imagine those things they do when there's no cameras. So my opinion to this is could be that he's being traumatized and is having what is it called, post-traumatic distress order. Post-traumatic stress disorder. That's what he might be having as a result of him having been tortured, having been traumatized, and that would have been coupled with so many other things, like you say, loss of a job, and that could be the issue. It's a mental issue. He's now experiencing a mental issue, which has got levels. It shoots up when he's not very stressed, and when he's feeling that extra pressure, then it comes back up and down. So he needs serious counseling, he needs serious care, and he needs to see a specialist to help him to do these things. I'm sure with all our support and help, if he's been always okay, then he will come back to being normal like he always been. This is my opinion, but anything we can do to help, that's really good enough. So, like you just mentioned, we can have a starting point. If you need to support emotionally, you can go and visit him and talk to him. If you have some money, the number has been put in the comment section, and so we can help. As we need to stand together as a team, as Ugandans, because we know what we are going through is operation. We're not getting any justice so far until we have the actual legitimate government. The moment we have a terrorist regime that has been dressed in suits, but it is a military terrorist regime, and it is being hired to terrorize Africans. The sooner we rise up, all of us, we realize that we need to rise up, then the better. What has happened to Bob Wine yesterday should have been something that was supposed to send this regime. But I salute our brothers and sisters in Canada after having Peter Space they came up with a resolution and they said they are going to take it to the streets. And they have had their voices heard, they have delivered their petition, and they are calling upon the enablers.
Paul,
Yes.
let me interject you in a minute. You continue. What you just said is something that someone actually was telling me earlier on, that what happened could have been a spark, you get, for all these atrocities that are being done to Ugandans. But everyone was wondering what is wrong with Ugandans, because if people were testing the waters and then there was not even any reaction from Ugandans on the ground, then it means that our liberation and our struggles and everything at our cause is still having a long process, because it's like we are being tested to the level whereby we get back, sit back, and watch the space. And as we watch the space, such atrocities that are happening to the comrade, the young man who was badly tortured and now needs mental rehabilitation, are going on. Because why? We have reached a level whereby we are seeing things happen and we cannot do much about it, and instead we just talk about it. Omuntu nze yankubidde essimu n'aŋŋamba ekintu ekyo. And I was like, what's happening to Uganda? Don't you think we are being retarded? I think there's a time we have to say enough is enough as Ugandans. Because the more we keep our silence, the more we keep quiet, the more we keep seeing these things and we just talk about them, the more they will keep happening. The more that comrade that is now in need of support and pain is going through, the more things are going to happen to the rest. Because why? We have reached a level whereby, where you would think it is a spark for us to say and rise up and say enough is enough, we instead go quiet. The couple have showed us something different. The diaspora team has showed us that anything small, whether small or what, is a spark. And we have to rise to the occasion. But surprisingly at home, I mean, I don't know. And these things we are discussing here about giving, that's why I asked someone, for how long shall we keep doing this? Every time someone goes through this, we are going to come up and say, okay, let's do this. But can't we have a moment and put an end to all of this? Because it's getting too much. How long shall we keep tolerating that, comrades? Honestly speaking. That's why I call this the hard talk. How long shall we keep doing the fundraising and all that? For how many people shall we keep doing that? Are we going to be the tolerant people all the time? Because yesterday it was an inch of an eye for us to lose someone of a great importance in our country. And still, there was no even a message sent. And the one thing, someone called me, because what I'm sharing on behalf of someone who called me and was telling me, the more Ugandans you keep tolerating things, we were having a space which crashed by the good girl. And people were discussing a way forward. But every time we have voices that keep silencing, no, let's do this, no, let's not do other ways. Like, you're keeping people, the spirits go down. It's like you're seeing someone who is being harassed, being raped in front of you, and then every time you tell that person, no, you cool down, don't go further. Like, we are being put in a corner whereby we are being silenced. Why these atrocities that are happening to, like, our comrade, whom we are trying to find a solution for, things are going on. And these things are not going to stop. I can tell you, comrades, tebigenda kulekerera awo. Bino ebintu bigenda kweyongera, leero lujja kuba lwoyo, enkya lulwo, enkya lwange, tuddemu the same. How long shall we keep tolerating that? Can't we also have enough, like the Canada chapter, the Canada Ugandans? How long can we keep doing that? And the worst thing is that every time such a discussion comes on space, in the same spaces, we have people who keep telling us, no, let's not do that. Like, because we forget one thing, that for anything good to come out of something, it has to come out of pain. For us, we think we will get this liberation through ali mu bulumi owulira ali mu bulumi naye buli bwe tubeera awo bano abantu tubalaga nti nedda ffe tujja kukola buli kimu kye baagala olwo bajja kwata buluma olwo bakwate mugisha tuddemu the same thing. But the question is, how long shall we keep tolerating that? And this is what I wanted us to, like, ask ourselves. How long shall we keep watching these things happen? Nze omuntu yankubidde essimu nga Canada Ugandans mutulatinze nnyo down. And me, I told him honestly that no, it's not about that. It's just that every time those spirits come up, of course, there are other people who keep silencing, people who will tell you, no, you see, don't react, don't go like this. And at the end of the day, people lose out. And yet we all want the same solution and an end to all this. Because today it is him, tomorrow it is you. Ate today mu gundi, the same thing. Emyaka n'emyaka nga ekyo tetutambuliramu, tetusobola agamba enough is enough to this. Because that is it. Abantu abalabye ekyatuuse ku our Excellency Bobi Wine, people who are taking it like a lighter note, bannange, ekyo ekintu kinene nnyo. Abantu bwe baba badde bagezesa amazzi badde baagala kulaba Uganda musobola okukolawo ki? Bwe balabye temulina kye musobola kukolawo, next time they will even do much more. You get you people. It's the same thing. That's why our comrades, our people are suffering too much pain, because they know there's nothing we can do. All we do is, yeah, let's see this, let's do that. Like, but we have, at the end of it all, we have to come to a conclusion that we have to say enough to this. And this is something we should push forward. Because, kino ekintu kinene, leero tuli kwoyo, enkya lujja kuba ku lwa mulala, enkya luyinza okuba olwa Dr. James. Like how long? That's why I asked this question. Because someone asked me that and was like, but what's wrong with our people? Can they see where the cause is? We are caring about the treatment. We are not seeing the cause. How long? Yes, our leader was not, thank God, nothing. He was not killed. And it has made news globally. But ask yourself, what if he had been? Again, we would have folded our hands and said, we are okay, we are peaceful, let's not, like, we are tulengera nti tukka mu nnyanja naye ate ffe ffennyini tulemeddwa ng'abannayuganda tulowooza we can find solutions in a sinking boat. Bino byenjogedde sibyogedde nganzi, njogedde waliwo eyankubidde essimu n'aŋŋamba Ugandans, we really have to reach a point of speaking the reality as it is. Bwe tutaayogere ku bintu bino, bwe tutaayimuke, abantu baffe bagenda kuba bakolebwako ebikolobero bingi nga tusigala tufindinga solutions. Oh, let's do this for this one. Let's do, but it's not going to be the solution. How long? My question is, how long shall we keep doing that? Yesterday, the other day, it was Bobby Wines. A spark that was meant for all of us to rise up. What happened? When people were discussing about it on space, people were busy telling other people, no, don't take that way. No, you don't need to be what? Like, it should look like the disunity we have as a people. We are having this unity amongst ourselves instead of moving forward, to push this cause forward. We are having this unity that keeps us engraved into these normal discussions. And at the end of the day, we go on like that. Lieutenant Ponge, General the General take on the mic. But I just wanted to pass on that because and I felt like, okay, because young man, how long shall we treat our people in prisons? How long shall we keep always doing as if we are in a normal and yet we know the actual solution? Why can't we also rise up? They rose up to send a message. For us, we are quiet. We are angas. We are in a normal society and all. And yet, when we try to raise the voices, there are people who come on spaces and tell others, no, don't take that thing. No, it's like, okay, how long shall we keep doing this? So I'm passing the question. Someone asked me that, how long shall we? Lieutenant General Onen, take on the mic, then Naijaru.
Greetings, fellow countrymen and women. Martin, before I begin my submission, Ndabieko, Paul, and Naijaru, they have their hands up and they've spoken already. Maybe they have an interjection. Then I will come after them with my submission. Thank you.
Okay, Paul, are you saying something?
Yes, that's where I was arriving at what you just said. That first of all, I salute our Canadian team. After we talked on the Twitter space and we said this is what we're going to do, for them they came up quickly with a resolution and they say tomorrow we are going to the streets. By 1 p.m. we are going, and then they said, excuse us, it is time for us to start organizing things, making some coordinations and all that. And they have achieved what they said they were going to do. We are expecting, while as we are talking on the Twitter space, for people who are on that Twitter space, wherever they are, and we said you can start protesting from wherever you are. You just get out of your house with your family and then urge your neighbors to do the same. Because what happened yesterday was one thing what was supposed, which Ugandans now say they were waiting to get rid of Museveni. Just imagine, by God's grace, Chagwan did not lose his life. He hasn't lost his complete leg, he's been just injured. But just imagine, if he dies while he's in the hospital, because they send their mercenaries to finish him. What if he dies while he's in the hospital? Are you going to wait for him to die first? And I'm sure he might die, and then later you just say, oh, he's gone now. We just have to cry. That's the kind of mentality we stupid Ugandans are at. So me, I have some comrades on the ground. They were planning to do something because I spoke to them, and then they were being told by their leaders, the NUP structure, that we haven't got the command yet. How can we do this when there's no commander? And I was like, everyone is a commander. You a commander. What has happened to Chagwan? If you think that Chagwan is your president and you don't want anything to happen to him, why can't you just say you and your family get out to the streets? And they said, what to spoil the whole thing? They told one of your bosses, and they said, oh, they're going to make some call to speak to the structure, the leaders, top there. And they said, oh, you don't stay calm, stay put at the moment. And I'm like, these politicians, you are waiting for them to order you to do something. They are not going to go anywhere because they will always get an excuse. We had the opportunity to rise up when the elections of 2021 was stolen. We had that opportunity. That was supposed to be the spark. The people were still fresh, momentum was still high, and everything was silent. Who don't want politics for the table, they are up there, and we still have a serious problem with this NU people power thing. Let's just talk about this. Let's just have a brutal discussion. Let's just be open. We still have issues, amongst the leadership, especially the NUP, and also the so-called opposition that have been lying to us that they are oppositions. But when we come to things that unite us together, and we can say no, we can use that as a spark. They know where to be seen. They just make a few statements, and that's it. We should be actions. We should just take actions on the ground. Protest our constitution. When you see that the law has been broken by those people who are supposed to keep law and order, that means that Uganda is in serious trouble. They came out and lied that, oh, why you fell down, and drew a pistol from his waist, with an intent to end his life, because initially, after causing that injury, that is the primary impact, now he goes for the secondary impact to finish him off. If you received the clip and you've seen it. So it was an attempt assassination yesterday. God is grace, Kyagulanyi is still there. And those people, if we are talking about what we talk, hard talk that we've been saying, that would be the end of what those people would have immediately. You see how the police panic and start running away from the scene. That at that time they lose control of the situation and they run away. That means they are no longer in control. That means that we have occupied that territory. They are no longer control. That's where we should start from. Chase them away and keep on until we chase Museveni out of the country. As soon as that incident happened there, they were busy shooting and kicking our brothers the same way they have kicked our comrade, the one who is mentally disturbed in Mutabika. The same way they tortured, the same way they were torturing Bob Wine's protection. It's the same way. And after they've done that, now they run away from the scene. And then they tell their boss that, oh, Kyagulanyi, he fell when he was coming out. When they clearly shot at him and they were going to take his life. So as soon as you see the police, they are more scared than you, and yet they have guns. That should give you an indicator that these people fear you when you're in numbers more than you fear them. Because if, for example, myself, I say with Kyagulanyi, any Ugandan, let us say now we should have this in our mentality. Any Ugandan who's been brutalized, tortured by those people are supposed to protect. Yeah, whether he's a leader or not, as long as a Ugandan whose rights are being violated, we should stand up. We should not just watch and bring out cameras and just watch. You see someone is being killed there, and you just watch because the people next time or a few minutes later they are going to come for you. They will be trying to be shooting at him, and then Museveni will say that was a stray bullet that came to you, and then you are busy watching instead of going to prevent that stray bullet from coming to your direction. You just watched. Guess what? Maybe that person was fighting for his life, he survived, but you just sat there, you die of a stray bullet, according to Museveni's books. So why are we having this discussion? I can guarantee you, I spoke to my group and I told them so far what have you done? Have you mobilized everyone? Yes, they said yes, we are sorting things, we are going. And I said that's very good. Next time I checked with them, they said, oh, our boss has told us to stand down until further notice. I was like, what the heck? What are you waiting for? By now, starting from that night, people should be going towards Zambia to see the situation at the hospital where the president is. All those people in that area should be on the street going to Zambia hospital to see their president. Is he safe or not? And shut all the roads, close down all the roads, so that there's no vehicles allowed to move there, to allow them to kidnap, to brutalize everything, shut down everything. Everyone should be doing that, starting from you, my family, my house, with my son, my daughter, my brother, my neighbor, and then the entire village, and then cut off, occupy the whole space. And wherever we occupy, the police or military do not have access to it anymore. But you hear that people have to wait from orders from above to take these actions. We will not get anywhere. We're going to be
okay, Paul. Paul, in 1 minute.
Yes, in 1 minute, let's just kill this mentality of bystander mentality. We are saying that, oh, I'm waiting for so and so to do something before I do. Just do it. Just don't look at faces in the street and walk past. Yeah, you just walk past instead of picking it up. Just walk past because you think someone else is going to come and pick it for you. Our freedom is not free. We are going to have to pick it and get it as Uganda. That's a mentality we should all have, and we should have confidence that this Uganda belongs to all of us, and we should know our rights. If every Uganda has that in their head, and we say we have one common religion, the religion that unites us is change. If we understand that's the religion you have, doesn't matter which political party you are, religious group, as long as we say we want change, that should lead us. And everything we talk about something, let's do it. If we say let's go and tag all the international media with what happened to Bob Wine, do it. And we have seen results when you do it. You see all the international media talking about Bob Wine, not because they were on the ground to get that news. It's because of those boys who are there with their cameras, and that's what they shared with us. We let the entire world know, and we tweeted and retweeted and tagged and did. And we did what we said we did and created an international awareness. So thank you very much. Let's do things when we're supposed to do it.
Okay, thank you, Paul. Thank you for with those words. Let's have Wajiru, Nigeria, and then Lieutenant General.
Bambi sigenda
Then Dr.
munasonyi wanze njo nkozesa nnyo Oluganda sigenda kulwako nnyo
tewali buzibu nnyabo.
Nze kati olaba nga waliwo omwami ayogedde awo n'agamba nti waliwo eyamukubidde essimu bannange ffenna tuwulira obulumi era ffenna tulina ennyiike mu mitima gyaffe naye omuntu yali azzeeko n'akkuba oluyingo kimanyi nti ng'alowooza nti ogenda kumuddiza n'otamuddiza omanyi omuntu oyo bw'ayinza okulowooza nti bw'ayinza okubeera awo n'aba nga tamanyi kiki omulowooleza ekintu kino as much as kiri tu disturbing emitwe nti bannayuganda tetwasituse ku ground nze siri ku ground naye netwaliramu nti tetwasituse lwa nsonga nti Museveni abadde atusuubira okusituka oba abatukoze babadde batusuubira okusituka naye abantu we bataasituse I don't think that is very comfortable with the regime as well tebamanyi ddala abantu balowooza ki mu mitwe gyabwe rather than abantu okumala gasituka abantu 3 oba 8 bayimirire wali ekintu kino mukiraba naye abantu bangi nnyo banyiivu ng'oggyeko ffe ababadde banyiiga edda waliwo ababadde babirabira mu kamooli nga tebaagala kwogera naye njagala mbabulire nze amasimu genfunye mu bantu bemmanyi nti babadde tebibakwatako ng'obusungu bwe balina ne bagamba bannange ebintu bino kati naffe tulina okubyetabamu well and good mukama katonda yatuyambye his excellence n'abanga byatuusibwako buvune bw'amaanyi ekigere kyandibadde kisobola okuvaako n'abanga asigazza okugulu kumu naye mukama yatuyambye ebiwundu byalina ali mu bulumi naye si kyekyo mukama yatuyambye n'abanga teyayisibwa bubi kubanga ezo gundi ezo zijjako abantu emikono zijjako abantu ebigere zireetera abantu obulemu obw'amaanyi ennyo tulabyeko abaana baffe bangi nnyo ba victims naye ffe ekyokuba nti bannayuganda tebasuse banaye ekintu ekyo temukinyooma nnyo Museveni tebamanyi lugye mutemanyi kikya temanyi bannayuganda balowooza ki mu mutwe bannange Uganda egenda kutulika omulundi ogu bannayuganda bye mulowooza nti abantu tebalaba bye mulowooza nti abantu basiru people are going to rise up in Uganda let me be honest with you bagenda kunyiiga basituke ekintu ekigenda okutabula Uganda kigenda kuba kitono nnyo bwe kiti kubanga abantu balina obusungu obuyitirivu ennyo bw'otalabangako Katikkiro eyawummula omwami oyo okuba nti yasuse n'agenda ku kitanda okulaba Kyagulanyi ako kabadde kabonero k'amaanyi abantu banyiivu ndabye abantu abakulu nga boogera ku media n'abasajja babeera ku media okwo nga tebaagala kuyisa kigambo bya bufuzi mukama balaze obwo ennyiike kubanga waliwo abantu abamu bo betumanyi nti ekintu bwe kigwawo bajja kwogera nga boogera abo bonze sibafaako nnyo naye mwakirabye nti media eri divided ekintu ekyo mwakitunuulidde mwakirabye nti bagezaako
bambega bangi
mwakirabye
bangi
nti babadde bagezaako nnyo okulaba nti bafuna we beekwata nti NUP yatandise oba yakasuse ejjinja oba abaana oba waliwo amayinja agavudde gye gavudde oba waliwo eyasoozezza kyabalese mu bbanga tebalina we beekutte n'ababawolereza nga ne byebawolereza balabira ddala nti bituufu kubanga jjukira bulijjo bagamba bano bahooligans bano tebategeera tebalina amagezi naye bannanga omuntu waba asirise taba musiru tetwasituse bannayuganda tebaavuddeyo okwekalakaasa ebimu mbikkiriziganya nabyo nti abantu bandibadde bangi nnyo nga batambula okugenda ewa ensambya ab'omu eri eyo onfuna ekyo kyo nzikirizaganya n'omuntu ayogera bwati naye tetwenyamira nnyo nti tetwasituse lunaku lwajjo mu Uganda guys bantu bagenda kusituka kati kambabuli abantu banyiivu n'abo abantu ababadde balaba nga ebitabakwatako nga balowooza nti ebyobufuzi tebibakwatako bannampawo enkwa byabwe ku kintu ekyatuusawo yesterday kyatuusawo ku mukulembeze njagala mbabuulire abantu banyiize as much as waliwo namba egamba lwaki ebasuse batuli disappointed naye ate abayitiridde obungi abanyiize bangi nga bw'okiwulira era bali ready okubanga bakola ki bakola kakuyege n'okubanga bakuba enjiri okulaba nti babunyisa nti ekintu kino kirina okubaako endi yakyo naye nze nva waggulu nga mbagamba bannange mbabuulire essaawa yonna oba lunaaba lunaku ki oba zinaaba ddakiika mmeka Uganda egenda kukyuka oba egenda kukyuka etya abantu they will rise up mwewunya n'okwewuunya bye byange
tweyanziza nnyo nnyabo n'ebigambo ebyo birungi nange ennaku zino kiraga bambega bangi then we can you have to say something okay
Nigeria kyogedde kituufu because the same way nabadde nze nsambya nayiseeyo because the day before I had held a space and actually I even didn't have enough sleep naye ekyali ensambya abantu baali bangi but why I raise this is because omanyi like we have been holding these spaces ate ne space gye twasembyeyo okubeera naye ya yesterday where this same issue was raised eya good girl with Dr. Morgan twahostingidde wayiswa mufumbiro no council musisi eyo space ya crashings it's the same matter that was risen to the occasion people raised it. Why is it that there are always people who come in the space to always silence people, to always tell them, no, mukakane, no, like, so it was the matter. Ela, ababadde ku space eyo. Remember mujjukira in the background, why Satana na kujako his mic. He said in the background, abantu banyivu. I think those who were on the space had it. So I raised this thing up because it is, these are discussions. We are dealing with the matter of a comrade who needs our support. Owulira. Leka tingo omuntu ajja kwebuuza, tunajjanja bameka paka di. Nga buli kaseera batuleetera ono leero ejja kubanga Naijaru enkya bagambe nti buluma yalina obuzibu tunaagira paka ddi ffe baatuloga tetulina we twagamba nti naye owaaye kino enough is enough so it's the leaders to speak the reality the way they are nga Naijaru what raising the yes indeed the boiling point in the population era the same person the boiling point in the population abantu banyiivu it's just that spark that is waiting we do not know when it's going to happen naye whoever thinks what change is going to come to Uganda. Lwakuba ffenna tetumanyi ntuuko ya loddi. Lwakuba nti ennaku gye tulina nnyingi we tulaba bino ebintu ebituukawo ku baganda baffe. Oba owulira ogambo oba kyandituuseewo nakati kuba olaba kirudde nawo. Obusungu bungi. Obugumiikiriza tubadde nabwo bungi. So that's why I wanted that this discussion we should have it so that we do not ignore it because it is a symbol of so many people. Nze nasanze Rubaga, ensambya akambabuliako kino ku space. Narekodinze ka video nga ndi nsambya nga ngezaako okupdatinga people on what was happening on the ground. Nasanze abaana nga bali ku St. Peter's Catholic Church abamanyi ensambya eri awo kumpi n'eddwaliro ng'abaana batudde owulira naye nga teboogera naye nga oli akutuna butunuzi n'amanya nti ono oli munnange n'angamba tulinze just nentunulira omwana ngamba tulinze just odemu tugende mu maaso teyambulidde naye nga babadde mu kikoosi oba baavudde Katwe oba baavudde Kibuye saategedde naye ng'abaana babadde ku ground ekyo nkyogera nkikakasa babadde ku ekereziya ensambya so that same thing gundi kya raising there are always people who keep pressing the people's voices down nti anede amusoke mulinde muko like kati abantu abo abaana abo obugumiikiriza abo be tukkakkanya oba tosanga I don't know, we should have this discussion on a very high level. Like Paul, I see your hand is up, but I see Dr. James had requested the mic and Clint.
No, there's a Lieutenant General. I think he just give these people time to talk a bit. I think we need to give him the opportunity. And Dr. James.
Babuzaako mwenna. To clear the air, my proxy name is Lieutenant General Ocean. I'm not a serving soldier, but I believe in myself as a Gideon soldier, someone who is fighting for righteousness, someone who is fighting for equal rights, freedom, and justice. So that is the rank where I see myself, and it is my right to name myself whatever I feel like I want. But my names are there, Mostin Mustafa Yusuf. Those are my names. This is a proxy. So, okwongerezako ku bigambo ga Naijuru, I don't know how to read that name. When I happened to watch a documentary about the Ghanaian Revolution, which was led by Flight Lieutenant General Links. He made a statement and said that by the time they rose up to fight for their country, Ghana was a gassed up room that only needed a match. So the anger that is in among the people of Uganda right now is like opening gas in a room, and that gas fills up the room. You only need a match to ignite the flames, you know. So only that we've been suppressed for the last 40 years. So it all takes us to the fact that in a name of building capacity in our people. Abantu babadde compromised, the will of the people has been stepped on for a very long time. And remember, the more you step on the will of the people, that is the creation of an atomic time. So no one knows the appointed time, but it is our duty to always preach, talk, and in that sense, we will be creating awareness among the people and getting the people ready. Because, I mean, tukabya amaziga, tuzise baganda baffe, abantu baffe babuzibwawo obutaddamu kulabika, renowned people, abantu abali abakulu nga balina business, balina family, they went never to be seen again. The likes of John Bosco Chibalama, Mzee Damulira, and the missing 18, you know them. So ebintu bigenda maaso bino, bano abasajja nabo ndowooza batula ku drawing board yaabwe ne beebuuza ne bagamba naye bano abantu tubakoze buli kimu kyonna. Why are these people silent, calm like this? It doesn't give them peace. Era oli yenna avaayo n'akyewaniramu just abeera mujega. Naye abantu abali constant mu regime eno nabo bakyebuuza ne bagamba abantu kyovulaba every time they arrest some of our comrades ne babatwala mu tocha chambers zaabwe babakuba emiggo babasamba ne babakola buli kimu nenga the question is one muzaako ki? They are also confused, being planned. They don't know anything that could arise, and they don't know when. So nabo bali confused. Naye kitukakatako okwogera nga mwenawe mukimanyi nti change only happens when enough people speak the same language. So tujja sigala nga twogera nga tuzaamu abantu amaanyi tetulina kwenafuya. Naye suggestion yange eri bweki. Is a suggestion yange egamba, why can't we organize like a crowd of, I mean, tetusobola kwogera ne making sure nti tufunye abantu kubanze nkakasa bulungi katulaba nga program ya march to parliament. If we happened to to get a sum of like 1,000 organized people, they were hitting up the streets. Obu security bwa Museveni kubeera defeated already. Olaba bakwata abantu bana basatu ne babasindikira abasirikale ku battalion number. Ne bwe tubanga tusobola okuorganize abantu 1,000, it becomes very hard and a hard time for them. So ngakomekeza bigambo byange si bingi. Tusigale nga tuwogera nga tujja lose hope kuleme kugwamu maanyi. The time is coming, we shall rise to the occasion and we shall regain our power as the people of Uganda. I salute you all, comrades. Tuwogere. The more we speak, the more awareness we create. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ocean. Let me invite Dr. James. You can unmute the mic, speak.
I'll say good afternoon. It's fast 4. I guess my wanted to come. People seen that is me on the space. Made a big thing. His heart is for the police. His heart is waiting for the police because their command sleep and he's on the work Kampala. And then I answered him, that's what happens when you get graduates and idiots. I know very well because I've been together, we debate about that. And other than him think about their welfare, they're busy terrorizing citizens. Ituma na mvuma. He's a soldier. I think I think we are joking. You don't know what headed. So it's and of course, somebody was saying the Westerners, but girl here, race is here. These are Westerners. Not all of them are bad. Whoever answering him is bad.
Dr. James, the sound is not clear. The host, is it the same case?
Yes, it's the same case. I think his network, he's breaking.
Yeah, it's breaking.
Are you able to hear me now? Hello?
Yes, now clear. Yes.
Just that I made a response to Rafire's claim that he feels his heart bleeds for the police. When I answered him that that's what happens when you get graduates and you turn them into idiots. And then I gave him an example. I used to debate with Kituma on Radio 1 Club Obligato. But other than them speak or talk about their welfare, they're busy terrorizing people, terrorizing Ugandans. So Kituma answered me by abusing me, but now the subsequent shares, the subsequent responses I'm getting, that's on my tweet, which it's vital. Most of people who are answering me as either policemen or soldiers. And basically, when you look at most of them who are answering me are from the West. Now, that's where we are headed. And it's sad for the country. And I don't care if they're on this world listening. I am a health worker. I have worked in a hospital. Where's Brigadier Chef Ali? He was the chief of staff. They wanted to murder Moses Ali. I stepped in. I said, no. Moses Ali is alive. He doesn't care about prisoners. Chef Ali is dead. All the cadres I went with, I know them, and they're all dead. So me, I sometimes stand here to witness your death. And I'm in a position, I'm in a place where I can witness death of almost those guys who think they're big. Because if you came here, we shall know. If I came back to Uganda, I will know. So it is sad that people are answering me with everything, as rogues, as soldiers, as army men. Your welfare as policemen. My dear, your welfare as policemen comes from the taxpayers you are kicking. Those doctors are the people who are supposed to give taxes to the country. And for me, the Ugandan doctors, I think you are not. How come I cannot be kicked? What sort of doctors are you who are kicked by a policeman? Not me. It hurts me to see that you people have given up that low. You are the best of the best in the country that we have, but you being flogged and you keep quiet. It hurts some of us. Me, I will never. So, by Kumvuma, they are threatening. Because for me, I don't care, because how would you threaten somebody who works in COVID-19? How would you threaten me? I know so many soldiers whom have given treatment, whom have worked, especially in HIV, those who are on drugs. I know them. And so, threatening me is wrong. Beating citizens is wrong. If I said I used to debate with Kituma, and Kituma gets annoyed, and he says, I have said that he remembers how I used to debate. My debates was shallow. He says he remembers my debates were shallow. Yes, I was coming from Karamoja. What did he expect from Karamoja? We come from Moroto Hospital to come to meet people at Club Obligato to talk with you people. And he says, I have deteriorated so much. And then I'm asking him that if you, who used to debate, I remember Kasiri Gwanga used to tell us he joined the army because he wanted to avenge his brother. Kituma, your brother was killed when we were debating in Club Obligato. Did he join the police to avenge? I've asked him that question because his brother was killed. I know that. And I've given him an example. I saw Asimwe, Stephen, whom we used to debate with. I saw him beating a young person because he's an RDC. I saw him beating videos show. The internet never lies. I saw Asimwe beating a young man in Kabarole because he's an RDC. Today I've seen Nwagaba. Nwagaba has come up with he's an RDC. Nwagaba answered today, said, Obote never shot anyone. Even Amin never shot. But it is these guys who are democratic who are shooting the presidential candidate. That is an RDC. That is Nwagaba Moses. I think he has got his sense. Eric Sakwa. These are people we debated with. I have yes, my debate is poor. Nze manyo kujanjaba nziku. Manyo kujanjaba siu. Manyo kujanjaba syphilis. Manyo kujanjaba chidukano. I am not a debater. But when I tell you people, why would you pick people who pay your taxes? It is the taxes. I am in America, and America is basically holding me here because I'm a taxpayer. Ntuka wanone bampe nyumba, mulima masanyalaze, mulima mazi, mulima, and that's how America raises taxes. So if you are kicking a doctor, who can be the highest taxpayer? How do you expect to come out of those stupid mama ingia police? So this country, that country, like a lady who has been there and mentioned it, we are all on a sinking ship. Whether you are here as a spy, stay and listen. We're on a sinking ship. If you don't listen today, one time you might deal with people who don't talk. Yes, you might deal with people who don't talk. For me, threats don't work for me because from my district, from Samia land, we say ndolengani means entire and happy wada. At 60 was people stop harassing Ugandans. There is no peace that is made with guns. I am in a country which has 940 cities, and all of us are busy. We are working hard because you can't think. You're thinking about taxes only. How do I pay electricity bills? How do I pay fuel for my car? How do I pay water bills? How do I pay house rent? That's all we think about here, and we're all running up and down. Create jobs, create a country that Uganda is a very rich country. If you want gold, come to my district, Busia. If you want cement, come to Tororo. If you want fish, come to Busia. The Nile Patch, all these are there. Create a country where all of us can fit in. Why are people make so good inside that you don't see that the people who are fighting are simply saying, give us also. Drop for us what to eat. Come on. Good evening, Matumide, and good night, some of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. James, for those words. It should not intimidate you. Yes, guys, what have we done, honestly? Because remember, we're fighting corruption. And what have we compiled to send to the local people? Something, information that can spark the people, that can, wake up the masses. Who has stolen what? Those are the people, those are the issues the masses on the ground need to hear, honestly, to alert them that, this person has your money. So, are you asking Mugisha?
Just want to add on 1 minute on what Dr. Mongadi said before I go off. That I've seen what he said. We should understand that now. The president is home, and we have our sisters who are still incarcerated, but we have a bigger campaign, the 9th October, the mega march to Parliament. Can we start as early as tomorrow to ignite the fires, to preach about the 9th October? Can we move forward and ignite the fire more? Because all the people are saying this is a new style, the guys are not backing up. Even you saw the police was rounding off Parliament saying we think they are still coming to demonstrate. It means that our demonstrations are really putting them on toys. Can we ignite the 9th October? Because we everything, the Gaja came, the Chitezi is going to pass. Can we start igniting 9th October and preach it on all platforms and make conversation around the same as we do other things of helping our brother and other issues? Thank you.
Thank you, Mugisha. Generation, you had something to ask, then we shall have Nigeria, then Paul.
Yeah, I wanted to interject on James's submission, where he said that that RDC in Wagaba made a statement saying that Obote never shot at presidential candidates, Amin never what, and those people were coming at him. So Nwagaba made that he has an account on TikTok. He made that video also on TikTok saying that Obote never shot at Museveni when he was a presidential candidate and stuff like that. So these people came up and said that, do you know that Obote burnt the palace of Buganda Kingdom, attacking the king and what and what. So I just made a simple comment and said, do you know that it is Museveni who went to Obusinga Warren's rule in Kasese and burnt the whole palace and killed more than 200 people? They all went mute. No one has added a comment on that post. So I was like, these people easily forget that Museveni, Irweru and his son Mozi went to Kasese and killed more than 200 people, burning the whole palace of the Obusinga Warren's rule. It is so sad how they easily forget. Same way this guy Augustine Uzindana, who was on NBS, saying that Chagulanyi needs security. So if he had security and soldiers and stuff like that, that incident that happened in Bulindo wouldn't have happened. Again, he commented on that post on NBS Facebook page, saying that how is this old head forgetting that in the last concluded presidential elections, His Excellency Robert Senta Chagulanyi was given security, and he was attacked to an extent that one of the commander of his security, that guy we all remember, was almost shot at, and he was attacked. We saw all the atrocities being committed on the presidential candidate when he has security. It baffles me when I see these people forgetting so easily like that. So regime mwana simaina kumanya.
Webale ocean regime yonfu Nigeria.
ngenda kwongerezaako ku ekyo mwanyinaze kyava okwogera wa mutabani wange kuba ndi aba 50. Kyengezaako Honorable Namboze yayogedde ekintu kyekimu ate Namboze sisuubira nti ekintu kye yabadde ayogera ku security ekyo yabadde ndowooza yagambye mu bigambo bye ye alina information nti bagezaako okuwikeninga security ya Bobi Wine yonna emuliraanye olaba n'oli omwana bamukwata yali abakulira ne bamuteeka mu kkomera kati batajetinga abantu ababaddewo abamulika ennyo babadde atambudde nabo ebbanga eddene basobole okwogera ono omwana kyava okwogera avuddeko basobole okukola ekyo okumuwa abamukuuma abaabwe nga bwe bazze bakola abagundi abakulembeze b'ennono basobole okumuwa abantu abamubeerako kikyo ekintu kye baligezaako okukola naye ba comrades ekintu ekirala kye njagala mbagambe mu struggle eya liberation naddala ffe eyaffe eya non violence every baby steps ze tuteekinga tulina okuzakinoleginga tulina okuzicelebratinga tugezaako mbadde express ebbanga ddene nze mbeerako nnyo ku platforms endala zonna ez'abantu abalala abalese emiramu agikwatagana n'enkyukakyuka naye bannayuganda tulina tendensi tugwamu nnyo amaanyi twemalamu nnyo amaanyi nti oba baawo ekintu ne kitagenda in our way engeri gye tukirowoozaako tetukirowoolezaako mu ngeri ndala tugenda kola topics nga twemalamu bwemaza amaanyi kakati olaba twandikoze bwe tuti kwegamba n'olaba nti n'omuntu omulala mu kifo ky'okugamba nti twandibadde tulinawo ekintu kye tulaba ekiri positive mu kintu ekyo ekibi ekiba kibaddewo kuba n'omulabe waffe ayagala gyawulirize wano nga tukaaba wooweewo wese nga twakoze bwe tuti wooweewo tebagala kuwulira nga tuli positive njagala mbabuulire tebagala kuwulira nga tuli positive era mulaba abantu ba NRM bakoze nnyo kyamaanyi nnyo okuba nti bakuba Eddie Mutwe ku incident eno eyabaddewo ate n'abantu abalowooleza mu nkyukakyuka nabo ne bakibuukira ne batandika okukiraba nti Eddie Mutwe yandibadde abeera wali bw'ati n'avumbaatira pulezidenti amasasi ndowooza oba ne gakwata ye nga yakola ki nga ataasa omukulembeze waffe tujjukire His Excellency yatugamba nti tayagala mu mulabe ye nga ye yekka alwanira Uganda katugambe nti senga jjo waabaddewo obuzibu okununula Uganda kwabadde kukoma olwo olunaku His Excellency lwe yandibadde atuusibwako obuzibu obwo nze ndowooza ye mu mutima gwagamba ne bwe ndigwa nga liida njagala musigale nga mukola ki mutambula ndowooza tuzimbe emitima egyo nti oba walibaawo ekiribawo nga kivudde ku mwana oba ali bamutembeyi oba ali baani oba ali bamulemu oba ali banze oba ali bakufa abali wano nga kwe kuliva enkyukakyuka mba nange nze nsaba tuleme kukitunuuliza His Excellency yekka yes ye leader waffe naye ffenna atugamba tubeere ba leaders ndowooza kijjamu malamu nnyo amaanyi ng'abantu balowooza nti ye bw'aba taliiwo Uganda teyinza kubanga erwanirirwa abantu abalala kubanga ye azimba ffe tubeere nga ye kyabadde ajja atugamba tibannange mwenna mubeere baani Bakyagulanyi onfuna kyekintu kye mbadde njagala okuyisaawo ekirala bannange naye ndowooza
tweyandiza nnyo nyabo yakati beetaga gundi yagitereeze system agitereeze baani bambega biki simanyi ba political parties oba ebintu ebyo tebadisensinga koza avudde awaka agenze kukyalira munne mu kasoobo ate amawulire gonna baga security gundi egafunye kitegeera baani abaweereza amawulire ago kitegeeza waliwo atambula nabo abali awo nga bamubega ne mu group muno muyinza okubeeramu abantu ngaera bakola omulimu ogwo naye tubategedde tutya? That's the issue. How do we identify spies? But anyway, Paul,
sorry.
Mbadde
nkugamba nti nze ku space eno nnyinza okujja olumu ne siteesa naye ngezaako nnyo okuba waliwo we tuleeta emiramu wano ku space eno naye
But the number.
olaba nnyo bw'olaba nga namba eyitiridde nnyo n'ogenda ng'okebera ku buli akawunti y'omuntu nodda mu akawunti y'omuntu ebintu kale by'abapostinga osobola okulaba nti waliwo abantu abatwala obudde ku kino ekya his excellence bwe kyabaddeewo nga tugenda tutabala from one space to another waliwo abantu ng'obalaba n'ava kweno ku space n'agenda ku ndala naye ng'ebifaananyi ebijjuddeko byonna byonna bya mukozi Kayine Lugaba ng'era ne posti za postinga awaana projects zaabwe ze bakola naye ng'alina obudde obubeera ku space eyo okuva lwe mutandise paka bwe muggalawo kati tukitegeere
Nanti waliwo n'ensonga eyo naye oyinza n'okuwasa omukazi naye ng'era akubega wali abaalisita abo bataddeko byabali biki naye nga oyinza okuba n'omukazi nga akubega oba nga nze nga ndi wano njogera nnyo naye nga ndi mbega so ebintu ebyo tuweebereremu.
Yes, naye ate era n'ekyo ekya his excellence bayogedde ne bagamba bwe batuuse eyo bafunye amasimu nga bababuulira nti waliwo abakubyewo awo awaka nga babuuza oba agenda kubeerawo as much as bababega ate naye yennyini bamutuusaako amawulire kwegamba si byangu byakwawula kale bannange.
Paul, unmute and speak to us.
Yes, so I wanted to ask you, there's a number in there for that mama, and is that a WhatsApp number? And there are no names. So if someone, like we said, we need support, and you have to ring it on WhatsApp, or you have to ring it direct. That's one question. Then I'm going to have a comment. I need some answer for that question first, or I'll get the answer after I finish. So also react.
That number, the host, do you know the details about that number? Muju Martin, are you there?
Host yebase kiki?
I think probably you can go on. I think you'll get the answer later.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Please, I think it's very important we put the names because sometimes people they are not there physically and they want to help and they don't know how to contact you. I mean, you cannot ring. It's cheaper if you have WhatsApp. Then you can send a message, short message to let them introduce yourself and why you are communicating, so they are not scared. Because you can't just receive calls from strangers and it may even frighten you as well. So it needs some bit of communication, introduction, But anyway, so that's we'll be waiting for that to be rectified. And I say when you say we do something, let's do it. But the question is, for how long are we going to be doing this? We need to answer these questions. How long do you think that the revolution, has got a specific day when it should take place? It doesn't. There's no one day that you've written on your calendar and you say on Saturday 2020 or 9th of October